Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Amu Muhammad Ibrahim, and today I am here with
Nada al-Hamadi.
We will analyze the importance of the Forum of Trajan and the purpose of it. We will then discuss the different components that were created in the Forum of Trajan, specifically the Basilica Oppia.
First, we will introduce you to the civic space called the Forum of Trajan, that has one of the main structures and buildings found in Rome.
Marcus Ulpius Nerva Trinus, commonly called Trajan, was a Roman emperor who earned a good reputation from 98 to 117 CE.
Trajan received power during the reign of Emperor Domitian during the imperial period.
Forums are found in any Roman city, which means a civic space, and this all started when Julius Caesar started this tradition by building his own forum. But why were they created?
They were created because he wanted to show his political power.
But why would he want to show his political power by building a forum?
The forum was left abandoned after Domitian was murdered, so therefore Emperor Trajan decided to build his own forum on that site. The victory of defeating the Dacians was also one of the reasons why the forum was created.
So it was to celebrate his victory. Did you know there was a number of forums which include Forum of Augustus and Forum of Nerva?
Yes, but the Forum of Trajan is different than the rest. It was built by the Romans because they were so fond of him and they felt the need of celebrating his successful career and in particular his war against Romania.
Not only that, but it was designed by the famed architect Apollodorus of Damascus. But what do you think it was used for?
There were many uses in the Forum of Trajan. It was like a commercial, administrative, political, and social center. It was normally a social and a political meeting place.
Oh, so the forum was like a normal town, which included libraries, schools, banks, and other regular things?
Yes, exactly. The forum was also a way to glorify and emphasize the power of the rulers so they are remembered.
The architecture represents the major architectural landscapes of the city of Rome and shows the importance of civic architecture.
And also to illustrate the strength, accomplishment, and stability of the Roman state.
In the Forum of Trajan, many sculptures are found, and in the center of Trajan's forum was a column. What do you think was the purpose of the column?
The purpose of the column was to show the victories of Trajan. It was built around 106 to 113 CE by the Roman Emperor Trajan. What were the sculptures made from?
Many were created from stone and marble. Let's discuss more about the architecture and the material of the forum.
Most materials used for the forums were concrete, marble, and stone. Those materials were used because it is more durable.
What we are looking at here is the plan of the Forum of Trajan. Let's start with the entrance. The massive entrance to the Forum of Trajan has a sculpture on top of a chariot pulled by 6 horses, with the Emperor Trajan followed by the goddess of victory.
Roman architecture always focused on achieving a strong building and a unique structure.
Moreover, a Roman architecture usually includes a dome, arches, and temples. These elements are included in the Forum of Trajan.
There are similar landmarks located beside the Forum of Trajan, within a walking distance. For example, the Roman Forum and the Circus Maximus are located beside it.
They're all pretty close. Do you think there was a reason for this?
Yes, they were built close together in a way to allow various forms of architecture to merge together.
I can see in the plan that the complex includes 2 libraries, markets, and public assemblies. There is also a large temple.
Yes, But the temple of Trajan was very important. The temple was created in dedication to Emperor Trajan after the death of his wife around 122 AD.
Many scholars still argue about the positioning and the nature of this temple. In the middle of this plan, you can see that column is centered between the Temple of Trajan and the Basilica Oppia and the libraries. Moreover, you will also be able to see the sculpture showing Trajan on a horse so that visitors can get an idea of how he looks like.
The basilica has its own elaborate entrance that has a long facade. In addition, there is a coin that simply explains the architecture of the entrance.
Yes, and the coin basically mentions the 3 openings, which are 3 different entrances with 3 lintels. They are also solid to project into the spectator's space.
And this therefore gives us the idea of projection and recession. It is extremely important because Roman architecture uses the traditional language of Greek architecture. The form is supported by huge sloped areas which are called exederae.
At the back of the forum is the largest basilica in Rome, called the Basilica Oppia.
Did you know that it's called the Basilica Oppia because it's Trajan's family name?
No, I did not, but what was it used for?
It was a civic building used by Romans in which they used it for administration of justice in the presence of the emperor.
Another thing I know is that the basilica was placed perpendicular to Trajan's forum.
The Basilica Oppia has a huge empty central hall with colonnaded aisles lit by a clerestory.
It has many uses. Few of those are for public law use and a place of business. Also, it is a popular Christian church. Unlike previous imperial fora, in which a temple was placed frontally in the square, the Basilica Oppia was set transversely to the axis of the forum and enclosed by 2 ambulatory colonnades.
The end of the basilica were 2 semicircular apses, and at the center of the facade, a tetra-style porch. Another very important point to mention is about the Professor James Becker, who dedicated most of his life pulling together all the evidence of the Forum of Trajan to provide a good reconstruction of how it used to look like. As you can see here, this is the Basilica Oppia entrance.
It is computer generated, and it is a brilliant idea as he illustrated the whole city by researching to provide accurate reconstruction.
As you can see here, this is the Basilica Oppia entrance, and over there is the real marble that was collected from a couple of places outside of Italy.
And here you can see at the top the Dacian prisoners. So Packer made sure to accurately visualize how the forum would look like.
The Forum of Trajan was an important landmark and it served as a symbol of power to the Roman Empire. Even though the Forum is decaying, its historic value will still remain.
Thank you for watching.